This is a blast from the past.
It is, isn't it?
Slimeboy returns, and we're in the traditional format, so let's get going. No real challenge, we're just playing.
I'm going to choose rock.
Yes,
Damn it!
that is your downfall. I have learned and moved on. Paper is the true winner.
Paper's a new rock. No.
Paper is in fact the new rock. Okay, let's go. Normal summon Predator Plant, Orpheus Scorpio. That sends this to the graveyard and summons this thing. When this thing is summoned, I get a fusion card. So I will grab Polymerization.
Awesome.
Next, I will fuse my Predator Plants.
This is a blast from the past.
A fusion deck.
Yeah, I like, as I say, I like Predator Plants. I've always liked Predator Plants. That's unfortunately all I can do. It's a good start, but I've got a feeling it's a bit jump the gun, possibly. But we'll see what Chiral has.
We will indeed.
Yeah, but I've always loved the Predator Plants. I mean, I only was introduced to them in that second duel, and I just liked the way they worked all the time, and it's just a really neat fusion combo there.
I'm going to play Magical Meltdown.
All right,
And add
I immediately regret everything.
And
I was having fun up until the point you played that.
I'm sorry.
Hey, fellas.
Hey,
I'm going
Debbie.
to summon Alistair. Use his effect to find myself an invocation.
That's a surprise. I wonder what he's going to do next.
I wonder. Let's activate invocation.
It's almost like this deck isn't predictable.
I mean, to be fair, they can do different things. I've certainly seen them do different things. I don't imagine he's going to do different things.
I wouldn't.
Wait, did I can't use a Predator Plant? Oh, crap. No! I thought I could do that with invocation.
Do you not have a Dark Invocation in there?
I do!
I
must have made a mistake.
monsters from
it's
your
because
field
you
or
I
played-
had to play its graveyard. No, I misplayed. No!
I have 3 monsters in my graveyard. How are you not able to use them?
True. I was hoping to kill your thing. I made mistakes. Okay. It's fine.
It's not kaiju levels worth of stupid.
Yeah,
It's not that stupid.
None of us would be playing Kaijus in a Predator Plant deck that was... Oh.
Well, mistakes were made.
Well...
Well, this is like a traditional start, I
Yep.
suppose.
I've overplayed. Chiral has made mistakes. We're back a year ago now.
This seems about right. Yeah.
Now we need is Rise to do some broken bullshit on my turn, and Slimeboy to save the day, and then we're completely back to a year ago.
I'm not sure I'm going to be
Pretty
saving
much.
anything.
Dab.
What's this thing even do? Oh, I can't activate effects. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
I guess 1,000-point attacker, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a fairly good ability if it was strong.
Or I haven't
Yeah.
played plays yet.
Yeah, This is red. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I have some.
So,
I have
Rise, how
adamant
reliant are you on the extra deck slot I've conveniently used?
I have no plays.
Hooray! I've done another thing from
Nice.
the past. I have blocked Rise.
This all sounds very familiar.
I know. This is perfect. I mean, no offense to Maeve, but we weren't having quite this much fun when.
My replacement, he sucks.
No, he doesn't suck at all. He knows the game quite well. In fact, he plays
the
off us
problem.
quite nicely. It's just, unfortunately, this level of shenanigans wasn't happening all that often. Although I will say, when we had the elemental match that completely broke down, we discovered some interesting things that were fun.
Mental.
He ate all your attack points.
He did.
I assume he can't do that every time.
What do you mean? Once per turn. You can target a monster in the field with a level lower than it and banish it.
The saddest thing is I actually had plays. I just then made mistakes. It's fine. Next turn. Next time I'll have plays.
Well, I don't have OTK, but I have something.
Oh, I can't OTK, but I can basically hurt you. Dark Fusion. Oh, good God. Yep. That'll do it.
That will do it. Yeah, take 1,000 attack. You can do it.
Well, it takes a little bit of damage, I guess, you know?
That's fair, yeah.
Get rid of those two.
Oh, he's got both electromagnetic warriors in the grave. She's playing rank 12 tribal. It's just...
I don't need these 2 cards.
No, I bet you don't. If
That's
you
a shame. If I had this turn last time, I could have almost done it.
Ah, yeah.
Oh well.
See, exactly what happened. Slimeboy has turned the game around into your favour immediately. On this. Okay, I'm not going to chain the card there. Main phase 1. Does this work?
I don't know.
Ooh. Ooh. Interesting.
Maybe.
Yep, this works.
I would say so. Oh.
Thing is it's a question mark. So does that work, or is it still zero?
Wow.
Okay,
No,
it's still
but I
zero,
get
that's
rid
fine.
of it. That's the important thing right now.
Fair.
I get rid of
I
it.
agree. I think that's fair.
Also, you can't activate any further Dark Keeper. You can't activate monsters with that effect anymore, so yeah. I could have removed stuff from the graveyard, which is the interesting part of this. I'm also going to set that on the basis it's the only card I've got. I do have other plays, but I'm going to move on.
Understand.
Okay, Carol, bring us back into this.
Yeah, the good news
Okey-dokey.
is, if he tries to play Alistair, I just steal Alistair, because he can't activate monster effects right now.
Oh, that's a good point.
As a
So-
quick effect, I'm going to warn you of that in advance, because I'm nice and fair, and want to see a game, and don't want to just steal Alistair and laugh at you.
that's a
But if you activate a monster effect, Relinquished eats it.
Yeah, that's why he's the new go-to monster.
that's a very good.
Yeah, I just felt I'd warn you about that.
I still prefer the old Relinquished.
Oh yeah, I've still got him in the deck. But by the way, this is the true boss monster. I like the Predator Plant start, but that's more of a side thing. This is boss monster.
Well, you kind of swallowed my one.
That is a good point. And the question is there anything that I've got doesn't immediately activate its own effect?
Yeah, because Millennium Eyes Restricted in many ways is really easy to kill. You just have to attack it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just normal
With a
summon
normal monster.
something without
Without
activating the
activating the
effect.
ability, and you're fine. You're done.
It's okay.
Yeah.
If it comes to it, I can probably do that. So
I'm gonna say no then. Okay.
do not.
I stunned Alistair. I claim moral victory.
It must admit, I've never seen Alistair go down without activating its effect before.
I know.
I claim moral victory.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to just
Attack
probably
it.
activate. Let's spring that trap. What we got?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Tragically,
Well,
summoning him
I
from
have
the
exactly
graveyard
one trap
doesn't
in
do
this
anything.
deck, unfortunately.
Oh,
And
Yep. Okay.
well, that's the problem when it comes back to my hand.
Unless you're secretly running Silent Magician level 8 for some bizarre reason.
don't. Yeah, this one does have a side mission level 8. Don't know why I reduced the things in my hand. That was kind of dumb.
Oh, I mean, it's an extra level 4. You get into a rank 4 now, I suppose, which...
I could.
Yeah, I don't have any of those because I just quickly built my deck and didn't think about my teammate at all.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't do that either, in all fairness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll do for now.
Alright, well now Rise can do his bullshit turn because I'm no longer blocking the extras.
Yeah, Rise, it's
Thanks,
time for
guys.
you to counter-attack. And don't say you can't do anything like you did before.
This is another blast from the past. You've got 7 cards in hand and can't do anything.
Yep.
He's got 7 cards in hand and he can't do anything.
He's playing speed rides.
In a
He's
wind pitch
using-
deck? He's mad.
He's using my deck from the second duel.
To be fair, so was I, kind of, briefly.
Yeah, it's actually, that's quite funny. Yeah, is his boss
Very
monster
briefly,
the
because
same
that's the
boss
entire
monster?
side strategy to it, really. It's just a way of finding a polymerization. But
Ah, here comes Synchro.
Yeah, what we got?
well, of course, Clear Wing Fast Dragon.
Clearing.
Huh, I didn't use that one.
See? It's not your deck.
It's
I'm just
not.
saying. He pulled out some kind of clear wing dragon, so I'm just saying that in some way it's kind of like mine.
It's a
And
little
when
bit
he-
like it.
And when he pulls out Crystal Wing later, it's definitely mine.
Oh dear. There are other options than Clear and Crystal Wing, but we definitely abused them.
Oh, to be fair, they're really good.
They are really good, though. I concede this. I mean, in fairness, there are situationals where you want the Stardust over Crystal for
Hey,
the
look.
8th slot, but
I used that card too.
No.
yeah,
Thank God
yeah,
you
you
did.
can do that.
he can.
I forgot.
He can.
I feel like I should shout really loud, but
Negated.
No,
That's what
no,
I would
no.
have
Let's not
screamed.
get to our role-playing session at the moment.
do I kill Silent Magician to kill? Nah, it's not worth it.
I was going to say yes, because that gives you an auto summon at level 8, doesn't it?
No.
Doesn't it? I don't know. If this card is destroyed in battle, you can... If this card is destroyed by defense card effect... Oh, card effect. Okay.
I guess I feel like I should probably
Yeah,
just
the,
wait, unless you want me to trade Silent Magician in.
The Swordsman does find a monster, but...
To be honest, I had the option of trading earlier, but that's up to you, really.
To be fair, it's stronger than anything I can play currently, so I feel like we should just leave it.
Fair, fair.
Yes.
You
This was the one downside of this deck. It really is a I hit you and you die, and if you don't die, I'm really going to stall.
Depressingly, I'm
Because
playing 0 synchro, so I can't do shenanigans. I also have what is effectively a dead card in my hand.
Well, so do I. Do you want to trade?
New rule.
The thing is, if I do the trade now, Chiral has a turn to rebuild, and he's running invoked nonsense. Can you
leave it
counter
there-
invoked nonsense if the board is cleared?
If you leave him alone, then he'll just crash in with his Silent Magician next turn.
Because
with
he'll be bigger.
500.
It will be bigger, yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Just
fair enough.
crash in.
Kill it.
Problem is, this is now going to my extra deck.
No, it's
there
not.
it is.
Well, it's at least
It's
there.
Pendulum Scale.
I don't
Hey,
have any use for these scales, but at least it's there.
Rise will.
No, you can.
Rise, can you,
you can
use,
sling-
just a question, can you use the card I've got face down?
No.
Okay, I might as well use it then. It's fine.
That's the immediate response I just had with this. Can I use this card? Nope.
I mean, it's not actually helpful because I don't have any right now, but I'll set it up.
Oh, look, it's a Kaiju.
It's a Kaiju.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Kaijus are boss monsters. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they are. I don't dispute
I'm running
that.
multiple boss monsters. Just
But yeah, Shadow. I
Yeah.
can synchro summon Clear Wing Fast Dragon from the Pendulum Zone.
The boss.
Yeah, I
like a
guess it's time
boss.
for this.
Yeah, it's because they can't counter it this time.
oh no, I've
Yes.
got hand traps possibly if I remember to put them in.
Aha!
I didn't.
Okay.
It's an invocation.
Surprise, surprise. But yeah,
From
I
the
am running
Invoker.
Relinquished in this deck, but I'm not actually running any copies of the Black Illusion ritual.
That's sad.
Well, I was tempted to run it, and then I thought, Kaijus. And I thought, right, what do I actually need Relinquished for? Fusion? Sure. Do I need it for any other reason? And then I figured, no. I just decided not to include the Black Illusion Ritual in the deck.
I never actually played any of you with my Relinquished deck in the past, and I suppose nowadays I can update it because there's a new Relinquished
this is
monster
basically
to use.
the upgrade to it. But Relinquish is fine. It's now off the ban list.
So, Slimeboy, would you prefer Dark Gaia in the graveyard or the remove from play zone?
Well, because if I played it from the graveyard, it'd have like 0 attack, so it's worthless in there, so you can get rid of it.
Okay. Then I'll do that. There you go. Oh yeah, I can just use my Invoker from the graveyard. Nice, nice. Boop.
We have combos!
You do indeed.
Invoked blah 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 blah.
Invoke blah, 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 exactly.
He used it as an earth monster. That makes so much sense.
Well, it is an earth monster. I mean, it qualifies.
Yeah.
It's time to boop.
Yeah, we're getting booped. And then rise to pendulum our way out of this nonsense.
I'm sure it will happen.
Well, I hope it does, because I've got a Relinquished in hand and nothing else. I think my best play next turn might just be the Kaiju, the invoked monster, and just take a slightly lesser hit.
Guess I'll set that because I might as well. No reason not to.
Well, it's not going to help me.
Nah, I can't use it right now, but it might be useful later.
Yeah, it's fair. Okay, Speedroids, show me something new. Yeah, there is one advantage to Rise playing essentially a deck I know very well, so I know every card.
There.
His deck is nothing like your deck. His deck uses dice.
So did mine.
Oh yeah, fair point.
See, now that's something different. He's using pendulums, which I never used.
Yeah, because it was a pendulum challenge and you decided no. Actually, it wasn't necessarily a pendulum challenge, but it was a pendulum deck I think you were using? Or do you based on?
Chiral's was the pendulum deck. Mine
okay.
was the synchro deck.
I had
Yours
the
was the
fusion.
fusion deck, and Rise's was the XYZ deck.
Aww. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that challenge kind of is unfortunately a little hampered by Master Rule 4 and the needing of link monsters to get things working.
Yeah, but to be fair, we can change which version of Yu-Gi-Oh we're playing.
This is true. We can always just go back to classic rules and just continue playing Goat Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, nothing after 2005. We can understand all the cards and play all these powerful broken things when they're kind of still fair.
Yeah, well, that was back in the era when we were playing, and back when the
Light
Dragon...
Swan and Gadgetron. I love the Gadgetron deck, but yeah, we all hated Light Swan secretly.
Everyone hated Light Swan. Gladiator Beasts were around. They
yeah,
were
but
cool.
they weren't a tier. That's the problem with them. They were on the edges, but they weren't ever top level.
The funny part is you say that when you know that they won the competitive format.
Yeah, they definitely won. They won a couple of competitive formats, but overall, in terms of the decks that were top at that time,
oh yeah,
it took a really good player to get that. In terms of the top 16 or top 32, there was literally 1 or 2 players who were making it work, and
it was the Light Swarm deck and the Dragon deck that was around, and it was weird because the Dragon deck had no like synergy. It was like all just really big Dragon cards that you could throw out.
and the single best card in the format was Caius the Shadow Monarch, and it's still an awesome card, but he was absolutely the best card in the entire format.
Monarchs are a strong deck. They were everywhere.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been kind of talking over Rise counterattacking.
Yeah, Rise is doing things.
Yes,
I have answers next turn, but unfortunately it's going to take a turn for it to come back round, so...
Okay,
Good luck.
Let's see what I can do.
Shadow, I've got you charged up on your waterfront.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna pop it. It's probably worth it.
My teammate is doing stuff.
Wait, what? Oh, right. That was kind of pointless, actually, now I think about it. Never mind.
What if they monster you control, destroy, and special summon this card? Yep, that was
That was a move.
That was a move. Well, it's net 500 attack points more, but...
I mean,
I've only got 1 invocation left, but yeah.
I have some cards I needed in my grave, so thanks.
You're welcome. Come on now.
Oh no, the plays.
It's unfortunate. I'm just not drawing any of my fusion cards. And I have 6 of them.
Clearly, you need a Predaplant engine.
You could have put it in defense.
No, that's baby. That's baby talk.
Okay.
I'm trying to work out if any of Speedboys are worth special summoning right now, or should I wait just to leave them?
I suppose I should inform you, Kyle, that if we had a clear board right now, I could actually do something.
Well, I'm gonna be maybe doing things next turn. We'll see.
Okie dokie.
I have plans.
You
I
could have
have-
Kaiju Shadow.
Sorry?
By clear board, do you mean no field spells as well?
I mean absolutely nothing. If the board is clear, I can do stuff. But otherwise, don't worry about it. If you can do stuff, which
I missed that Kaiju counters on it, actually.
Oh yeah, I assume you can do something better if you're playing that.
Yeah.
Nah, I missed it at Kaiju counters. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
how
fine.
did it get the Kaiju counters? I missed that completely.
I charged it up for you.
I missed you doing this.
Because you were talking over.
I was.
Well,
I was discussing things.
Well,
Oh, well.
we were talking about Gladiator Beasts and Lightsworn. And
Hey, Shadow,
To be-
activate Cleo.
Yeah,
Fast
I'm
seconds.
activating the effect. I'm not,
I'm not stupid.
I am stupid, but I'm occasionally paying attention to what's going on.
Stuff is happening.
Not stuff. Omega summon.
Wait, ordering? Does ordering matter? Oh, well, we're gonna find out.
Special summon them in defense mode. They're not coming from the extra deck, so I think that's fine.
Well, now the Book of Law will trigger first, then Omega Summon.
Yes. So the question is, does ordering matter? We'll see. No, it's fine. It has to be just defense, does it? That's a shame.
He's got 2 fusion monsters out.
Yeah, but
He's
that
cheap.
second one didn't come from the extra deck, so therefore it's allowed in the back row or the main row. It's all
Uh,
about, it's all about where it comes
play
from.
zone.
Which is why pendulums are a little hampered, because now you can't just spam them from the extra deck as easily as you could previously. You can still get them from your hand fine, and that's still a play, and it's valid, but... It also means that if they go into the graveyard and then you get them back that way, that's fine as well.
Kill him!
Yes,
It is time to murder-nate.
Murder-nate? Technical
Yes.
term.
Yes, indeed. No.
That's fine.
Man, okay.
I'm
Get
sorry.
booped.
There
I'm
was a
sorry.
chance you'd misclick.
The response. It's like, yes, no!
No.
To be fair, half of card games is saying no. I've played enough Magic and against enough control decks to know no is an answer you have to basically be good at.
You know, I should have played my field spell. Whoops.
In fact, the best game of Magic goes, I do this thing. No. No. No!
Actually, you know what?
Is it
Could say no to that too. See,
Is it
I saved
control
his field
was
spell
fun.
for a reason.
You were smart. Though he can... Oh, wait, did it actually get banished? It did.
It did.
Yep.
Yeah, that does
Nasty.
banish it.
That is nasty.
Murder Nation!
You know, Carl,
Murder-nate.
if we win, that means we're still kind of on a hot streak.
Yeah, that's a good point, right?
No, I'm just on. You know, I actually got a 3-0 when you left. I actually started winning games again when you left.
Well,
I can't say it was entirely down to me in most of the cases, in all fairness, but I actually started winning games again.
my brother winning card games?
I know,
that
it's
can't be
bizarre.
right.
I haven't even uploaded them. We got about 10 episodes recorded. I've uploaded none of them. This is going up first, by the way.
Of course.
It's like, we've been playing with this guy for about a year, but you don't know him, so we're just going to throw in Slimeboy again.
This is the transitional episode, apparently. That happened afterwards. Then we'll go back in time and forget how to use these 2 extra link zones. We'll forget about them completely.
Exactly.
And things we reference may come to pass. Me winning games?
Yes.
Probably won't, but you know.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
Nah.
I don't believe it.
Not consistently, anyway. I'd usually win the odd one. Normally, when I'm playing, it's the deck that's gone 3-0.
You must have a Speedroid in your extra deck.
He's got Speedroids in the graveyards, in all honesty.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
Yeah, because he's gonna summon a level 4, and then he'll have a level 5 tuner. And I'm trying to remember all the Speedroid tuner monsters, and there was one that was pretty good, but I don't think it can beat a 2500.
I can look at the backs of all of his cards, but that tells me nothing. I mean, in fairness, well, Crystal Ring doesn't survive the 33 backswing, in all honesty, but that's probably still the best play if you've got nothing that's superior. In fairness, if there's only one of those 2 monsters left, I can possibly deal with it.
Hey, I use that card too.
Assuming we're alive, of course, but... If we're alive and he's only got one of those 2 fusion monsters, I might be able to counter and come back from it.
Yeah, if you're going to kill one, definitely kill the one in the extra monster zone, so Slime can spot. So yeah,
Yes,
you can kill something else next turn.
So I'm going
Yes.
there.
So you can
Technical
Well,
terms as always.
Of course.
I do have other cards, but to play them, requirements need to be met.
You're also running low on time, Rise.
He's got a synchro. I don't remember that one.
You got
I
it.
did put him in my deck.
Increase all level of all monsters on the field by 1.
I do like that. That's quite cool.
That's
It is a
not-
good effect.
It's not a bad
The-
one,
oh,
although
you
it's
want
not
to-
doing a lot that 2 walls weren't doing
Yeah.
earlier.
It kills synchros. It won't kill my fusions, but it'll kill synchros really nicely.
It's true.
Misplays.
Misplays for days.
Oh, dear.
Yo.
I'm not. The thing is, because I have a Kaiju in my hand, I can technically Kaiju over one of his monsters, and that might survive us a turn if one of those was dead. But if he's got both of them, I don't think I can deal with that.
I like the way Allure of
There's
Darkness.
always the chance I draw Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, but of course he's got a free counter on that, so you can't.
If you want to use Alistair, feel free, because actually, to be fair, the extract zone's full. But if you need to use Alistair for something, go for it. I don't have any more invocations anymore. They're in the
I don't
graveyard.
think he needs to worry too much against this board at the moment. I mean, he can summon something with 1100 attack points. He basically wins from this.
Unfortunately, I can't, not without getting rid of something else. So let's just attack.
No. I've got a turn. That means I can at least force something.
To be fair, I think partly of the reason why they're surviving as long as they have is quite possibly because I've drawn only one of my fusion cards this entire game.
Ouch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, there are 6 in my deck. I've drawn 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
And pretty much the rest of my deck is just acceleration to get my cards in the graveyard, and it's crazy. It's all crazy.
Don't forget to grab one with Waterford. Or that.
Yeah, I've got one. It's fine. This is why I didn't bother just going for it immediately, because I had this set up. I'm going to have to leave Gamma Seal on the board, I think. You know, he can't really do a lot with Kaiju counters, though he can remove Kaiju counters from the field as well, actually, so...
What's he do? What does he do?
This finds me a Kaiju.
So you could actually no, you can't anymore.
Yeah, he can. He can negate the activation of it,
yes.
which is fine. Which
I was
is
just saying,
fine.
yeah,
That
so I
means
can
that
do
means he can't do anything else with that either, so...
Yeah.
I think it's better to get rid of it, to be fair. Look at that big-ass monster.
It's a large monster. Not sure what I could do against a 300. Oh no. Especially because I think my hand size is 0 right now.
Monster is big boned.
That monster
Alright,
is very
end turn then.
big. Do you want me to activate this Nefarious Archfiend Eater as
No.
effect? No?
No.
You
it's
definitely
not
want
worth
to
it.
sacrifice Gamma Seal for it. I mean, come on. Raigeki?
Not
That would be-
Raigeki.
That would be something.
That would be unfortunate. I told Slimeboy about my secret plan, which is yet to pay off once in 10 duels of the challenges coming after this.
It's fun, though.
It's fun, but I'm going to pull it off some point. It's going to happen, just not now.
So I'm just checking some things.
Well, can you do
Any-
1,000 points of burn?
Indeed.
No, but there might be something I can do.
Well, you got
I
one
don't-
card and options, so
That's pretty good. One card and options.
it's better than my one card, which is relinquished right now.
Really?
it's not a bad card.
It's
It's
not
a
a
very
bad card,
good
I just have 0 ways of summoning it, at all.
It's because you're an idiot.
I am an idiot, but you know, I
Who
decided it
puts-
wasn't worth summoning Relinquished over the Fusion Monster, which this is a turbo deck. Therefore, I have to make some
Relinquished in-
concessions. And the concession I made
Relinquished
in
in
the
the deck and
interest
not
of making
the-
sure I get the Fusion Monster more reliably was not being able to summon Relinquished. It was a conscious decision. I'm not saying it was a good one, I'm saying it was a conscious one.
You're consistent, right? Here's the thing, right? Here's where you made a mistake, right? You said, "Oh, I have this boss monster," when you should have been like, "Relinquished is my boss monster."
No, I have bigger Relinquished. I also have Kaijus. I also have Predaplant randomly. I have plenty of boss monsters. Oh, you were umming and ahhing about that.
Yeah, I was just looking at people's graveyards and seeing what was worth actually summoning, but yeah, duh.
I don't think that
That'll do
was.
Wait, what?
That wasn't.
Oh,
Because-
you're playing Maximize Monster Effect. No! I misread! No!
Yeah, that was not worth it. I'm happy you wasted your Monster Reborn on that. Especially
Wow.
as it's still in attack mode. You do get that, I guess. You get into Link shenanigans. What can that do? Spellbooks. Ugh.
Is there
I mean-
a spell?
It's not a lot that really solves the issue, but
Your opponent randomly picks one for you, so let's...
Chiral.
He's getting a random spellbook. One of them might be useful, but I'm fairly sure they're not that useful on their own. They need other things.
Yeah.
That's not a spell. Well, I guess it is a spellbook, but still. That's not a spellbook.
get out of here. Give me some cards, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe we should turn Gamma into defense mode because this time we are going to pussy out.
No. He's gonna keep going. He's gonna go
mean-
spellbook into spellbook into spellbook and somehow win.
Let me know if I'm actually at risk of like running out of time. I don't.
At
The
moment,
time is
you're
quite
okay.
generous on this, in all honesty. Rise was just spending ever long on his turn.
It was a big turn. You had to make the right move.
Spellbook of Fate. Oh, good God. That's not good. I think
Unfortunately,
that does it.
You need a spellcaster.
I don't
you
have a
need spell-
spellcaster.
Oh, thank God. All right. Yeah, because
What
he
I can
definitely
do-
had free for that if he's got,
What I can do is this, for what it's
which
worth.
is obviously not a spellcaster, thankfully.
Sadly, it's not. If only I drew. Anyway, that's my move for now.
All right, we're still in this game on 1,000 points. Just don't let anything happen to this darn kaiju.
I tried.
No, you did good. You did good. It's
To
fine.
be fair, there weren't that many things bigger than 3,300. I don't think there was. I think there's anything that was bigger than 3,300. Maybe the Predaplant would be a good idea to steal a 1,000 attack. But
Predaplant
well,
would
it's
have worked,
fine.
actually. Predaplant would have worked.
Yep. I just didn't read the card, which is my bad.
In fact, there's a few things in your graveyard I think would have worked as well, actually, that were just direct.
The ones that can only be must be special summoned first through
yeah.
the means,
So that's all.
which is why I spent a while reading them all just to see if there's anything good. No.
Yeah. Relinquish was not the correct choice. So I'm glad you approved my boss monster.
Indeed.
Now, does Chiral have a level 10 synchro that he wants to play?
That is the question. He has a Wind Witch.
No, he's a level 13 he wants to summon.
He's gonna flirt more Wind Witches. It's almost like I haven't seen this combo before.
As you have mentioned.
Oh, I never played that.
Okay, he's pointing towards that, so wind monsters. That's not a wind monster.
This plays. I forgot I used my normal summon.
Oh, damn.
Oops.
Oops.
I'm
Oops.
banging my head on the table here. Please ignore me.
I'm done.
It's
That doesn't
fine,
even
I
help
still-
my monsters, you know.
I still have answers. It's okay.
It's not good. It's still good.
Oh wait, that's a herd once per turn. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a once
It's
per
not
turn
much
effect.
to say. It's still good. It's still good. Oh
You
dear.
already used it.
If they somehow
Well-
get, if they get a 2,900 point monster and just beat us by that margin, there is going to be so much glaring at you. You might as well.
Yeah, if only I had Econ. What a card. I would have solved all my problems. Is Econ even a card? Or is that just in Duel Links?
Slimeboy has 5 cards to counter 2.
No, it is.
In fact, he has more than that.
Slimeboy, do something!
Oh, Gauze would have been helpful. Gauze would have saved you, I think. So you got something better than that. Or you had
Oh,
no dark
come on.
monsters.
Why didn't that work?
You can banish this card, then target one fiend type monster you control. What were you trying to do?
I have a card that I should be able to special summon. I don't understand why I can't.
It's still
Oh.
waiting on effect. It might be waiting on the evil hero effect.
No, because his effect isn't applying.
Okay.
This is waiting on Rise?
Yeah.
Whose timer's going down?
At least if it's waiting on
It's
me,
mine
it's not
now.
giving.
Okay.
It's mine now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I just remembered.
Oh, well, that's probably game then.
39. Well, it's not quite game because I don't think Arise has got anything strong enough that I can just get back that's going to matter.
If you can get a
I've got
One
no.
of my
I've got no.
tuners-
I didn't draw any monsters, so I don't think it's worth.
summon a tuner onto the field, then you can resummon Hygota from the graveyard.
That's assuming that Shadow has tuners. Oh wait, nope, never mind.
Yeah, but I can special summon this.
He's going to put a big win, maybe.
I threw it all away, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Don't be worried. I think I can still
If-
do something.
Gonna set a bluff.
If he threw away one quiz, he probably has a second.
This is possibly true. But that's why I attacked with the big guy first when it's not a direct
I have
attack.
something. I have something better.
Darkness Neosphere. That's just the increased attack, isn't increased level. Okay, we're gonna ignore that.
Okay, nice.
This card cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, return all face-up trap cards you control to your hand.
Yeah, I always
I'm
wanted
trying to look
make
for a
it-
drawback on this card.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have
There kind of is no drawback.
he's just a big boss monster I can play. I had to get rid of a fiend monster on the field and in my hand, and you have to be attacking me. That's the requirements. So, Chiral, if you attack, we win.
Yeah, hopefully it's just bash into Great Fly, even if they shouldn't be able to change its position or anything like that. It should be simple.
Hey,
Fingers
It's a
crossed.
link. It's the link
You're
monster.
forgetting my bluff card.
It's a link monster. You can't change it to defense
Yeah,
mode no matter
well,
what.
that's me stuffed. That is us stuffed, I think.
Yeah, that was the card. I was like, I should be able to special summon this. And I was like reading. Oh, that's right. He has to attack my creature before I can summon this. Okay. That's literally one of those things.
So ultimately, your cancelling Gamma Seal actually saved you because otherwise, I have a Kaiju to summon into it.
Yeah. This is where they reveal.
Was it a
Aha!
triple bluff?
This
Would
is
like to
where
continue the battle?
We're now level
Yes.
10!
Ah, I see.
Right. Yes, Chiral.
Yeah, my
You
blood
were level
count.
10, but I was level 11. Well, Slimeboy was level 11.
Slimeboy was level 11. Don't get big on this.
The streak continues.
Oh dear, that was fun.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yes. For the record, I don't actually expect to win with this deck.
Oh, I don't
because-
expect to win with this either. I'm using a 1-year-old deck. This is one we actually used in one of our challenges. It's a fun one.
Oh, good, good.
I always wanted to use this deck in a
What's this?
challenge.
Rock! I'm subverting expectations brilliantly.
Ah! You came back to the rock fold.
I did. Of course I did. That's not actually going to be helpful to me.
Now let's see if I open the one card I want.
I've got to be honest with you, Royce, my opening hand isn't very good.
Alright, I normal summon Gishki Abyss.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
Gishkis.
Giskies.
he's used. Oh wait, is this the deck you used against me earlier?
Might be.
Awesome. It's the new and improved Gishki, which has a new ultimate card. Ow. A kitten is attacking my leg.
No! How terrible!
Oh no, you lost 300 points of life.
I'm going to
assuming
set
it's
that,
got 300 attack.
and then I'm
it's
going
probably-
to end the turn.
It's probably more like 100, truth be told.
Start of your draw step, I'm going to activate Spiritual Water Art. Aye! Let's see what you've got. You've got Question,
What the-
which we already know Question doesn't work.
Yeah, it's because you can cheat.
Right.
Hmm.
No, he's playing some kind of weird banished rock monster deck.
Yes, and this makes it difficult for me to work out what to get rid of.
I've never actually seen this deck before. That's awesome.
I have... Okay,
Ah, the rock
I'm
vessel.
going to get rid of that, because that at least searches.
That's
Oh.
fair.
I approve, Rise. This deck looks interesting.
Chiral, I hope you were paying attention, because I wasn't.
Oh, good. The only thing I noticed there was the thing that has like a multiple 700. That sounds scary. Possibly.
Yeah, but that's his
later.
defense.
True. True.
So don't attack her face down.
Basically, yes. Don't do that. That's bad.
All face downs, do not attack them. Secretly, he doesn't know I'm running Man-Eater Bug.
not the face of man-eater bug. Now we are playing 2004 Yu-Gi-Oh!
Triple
back
Matty to Bug. Triple Odd Vindictive Edition. Let's do this. Triple Honey Honey.
Don't mock Hani Hani. Hani Hani's still good.
Yes.
Yes, actually,
That bouncing is.
Hani
like,
Hani
more
made
powerful than
it.
Destroy.
When I was making the cube before Slimeboy left, Hani Hani was in there. Slimeboy wanted it. I agreed. It's in there.
That's
Nice.
right. We have to make that deck with like 150 odd cards.
Oh, it's
We
more than
have
that.
to-
I mean, I went up to nearly 300. I haven't finished the darn thing because I stopped doing it. Because it took us about 6 months to find, our replacement for you. And then by that stage, I need to update the deck again because now there's links.
New format. Yeah, that's a problem.
And we could just ignore Master Rule 4 and do it that way with that, but it's still a lot of effort to go through and to actually draft the thing properly. So
I just thought of something bad, Rise.
Mm.
I can't stop that creature from killing itself.
Oh, I know. You're supposed to just sacrifice it to stop an effect.
Okie dokie. What the hell is that?
discard up to 2 cards, destroy that many spell or trap cards.
I
Are you
haven't
running
seen
an
any of
actual
these
Link
cards
deck?
ever.
I am running the anime link deck. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Ah!
that's why I don't know any of these cards. I'm like, I've never seen any of these cards before.
He's using modern Yu-Gi-Oh! We don't approve of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Here.
The defense that I'm giving is that
No. I
the
mean,
extra
we got.
deck is just link monsters. That's my my qualifying on that one.
I mean, it's
Well, that's
fine. I
fine.
mean, it's just
Yeah.
we don't know the cards, and that means we're going to be, doing the whole abomination thing that we
To be
had.
fair, not even I know the cards.
Well, that's your own problem. But this is the same
It's like-
abomination thing we had with pendulums when we first started this.
It's like, I activate my effect. Do you know what the effect does? No.
I just know I can, and therefore I must.
Pretty much. That's yeah, exactly. Gee, what things are in this? What we got?
You got a 2000 attacker. You don't necessarily need to link here.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna summon something.
Flick Clown.
I bet anyone who's like running these new cards, the new meta, is just like looking at me and just crying.
Well, you might want to do something end of turn, but we'll see.
Okay, so I activate Destiny Draw. Oh my god! Okay, to sum up, here is my hand. 3 fusion recycling plants.
I'm making notes. What was that?
3 fusion recycling plants.
Yep.
1 polymerization. 1 monster reborn. 1 fusion recovery.
Nice.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just gonna say this now, Slimeboy. We've got a prohibition face down. I'm not going to use it. That's completely unfair based on situations, but you know.
Feel free to destroy one of my cards. Sure as hell I'm going to.
You're just going to play out your fusion recycling plants.
To be fair, prohibitioning polymerization might not be a bad idea, considering we could probably guess what.
Well, from this, we'd know he has it at this stage.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's not unfair for us to pick it, but yeah.
It's not metagaming.
We're not going to pick
see the
Monster
recycling
Reborn,
plant.
because that would definitely be metagaming at this stage.
I cannot believe how hard this deck just bricked. It's never
good God.
bricked this hard. I mean, Chiral knows. Chiral's played against this deck several times. It's fun.
This deck can do really good things.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just like, what the hell just happened? Is he getting rid of polymerization? Nope, he's summoning a big Gishki. Oh look, he's got salvage. I'm sorry, Rise. I cannot believe how heavily this bricked.
It's fine. It happens.
It shouldn't happen. It's got
I
like
return
20...
fusion plant to the deck.
You know, I would be pissed, except I already have another one
I
in my
know.
hand.
That's...
Well, we have to get over a big boss monster and some other stuff.
Raigeki, I mean, that's what I should have
Yeah,
named it. I should have used my other prohibition for Raigeki.
So essentially, I can't fuse unless we get rid of prohibition. So, which kind of shuts down my deck in an epic
Yeah,
way.
I mean, that...
Maybe I should put in Fusion Gate instead.
There are other polymerization cards, in fairness, but you're using all the standard stuff because it's Destiny Heroes and they don't have their own specific fusion monster.
Actually, they do now.
They do? Okay.
Yeah, they have a Fusion Trap card, though I haven't put it in this deck because I haven't put any of the new cards in yet.
Well, it looks like I'm about to lose my boss monster at least, but...
Oh, that's something. If we can somehow get back around to my turn, I can probably use that.
I doubt it's gonna last that long.
Indeed.
Especially as I can actually get Zeal Gigas back my turn, so...
That is a little annoying. Come on, Twin Twister. Rise, why are there 60
Prohibition's not as fun as Mind Crush, I've decided.
Why are there 60 cards in your deck?
Reasons.
Yeah, this is his 60-card Commander deck he built a while back. In the challenge that hasn't happened yet, based on the upload continuity.
This was the Elemental Challenge.
Yeah, this was his Earth deck that he completely destroyed himself on, and nothing really happened from it.
Right, and no cards in my hand. Dang!
Yes,
Oh,
and-
well.
I actually thought of a good challenge when I was in retirement, essentially.
Retirement? From Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well-
You don't retire from Yu-Gi-Oh, sir.
I thought that we should all build a deck based around our names. So for me, slimes and jellies, quite simple. There's quite a lot of those.
Yeah, but I just
for
get
Shadow-
Dark Fiend monsters and Shadow Fiend.
You have dark flying creatures, so dark birds.
I'm not sure what we
Rise
can,
has-
I'm not sure what we can do
Rise
with
has fallen.
Chiral.
Yeah, I must-
Mirrors.
This was
Yes,
the
all the
one
mirrors.
issue.
Oh, I made mistakes. Oops.
Yay!
Yes,
it's-
please!
It's a
fine.
big Link monster, at least.
Chiral was the one problem with this challenge because I have no idea what he could build.
Probably mirrors, I guess.
Yeah.
Considering- Like, it's all about kind of reflections, handedness, maybe hands. Fire hand, ice hand, yeah!
Yeah, okay, that'll be about the 5th time he's used both of those. It's not quite 5th, but he definitely used that in a couple of challenges consecutively at one point.
I did indeed, yeah.
He's also the champion of the starter decks, although it didn't quite work as well as it did during the original set of games. With your
Yeah, that's
first,
a good
with
point.
your first
Didn't I
replacement.
go 3-0?
You went
with
3-0
a starter
with a
deck?
starter deck in our first match with our first replacement of you.
Yeah, unfortunately it didn't get recorded. But,
Oh,
you
dear.
know, it was good times.
That is a problem.
Uh-oh.
I'll take your boss monster.
Yeah, have a
that's
free
the-
draw for 1,000 life points.
Oh, yeah, that's useful too.
Yeah, that's the reason I killed it.
It's a very good card.
Huh.
Unfortunately, that's not a Gishki, so you don't get to bounce something into the deck.
Huh. I forgot I put this in here. I suppose that card can't block this card, since it's ultra polymerization.
Ultra
Yes.
polymerization.
Do you see the combo that I'm trying to set up for you? I don't know if anything can happen, but we'll see.
Rise, I'm going to get rid of your small rock vassal because,
It's fine.
honestly, I need this on the field. Thank God. Okay. If they kill it, I can start doing stuff.
Yeah, if you have any effects that do damage, that'd be pretty good right now.
I don't really. It's not the way this works.
Damn it! Or we had the Gishki again.
He's doing.
Not quite, because I don't have a monster that
Shenanigans.
qualifies. Although, actually, no, I do. I do. What am I thinking? I have my other boss monster there.
Oh, he has two of them.
Alright, come on, spin it back into my own deck. I can spin it back into my own
Do the
deck.
thing! Do the thing! Can you do the thing?
That's like
Oh.
I pay
Oh,
life
that's-
points. That's not damage.
It's not damage. Okay.
Yeah, all I'm doing is spinning my own Zeal Gigas back into my own deck for amusing purposes.
Okay. Well, fair.
This is going to hurt.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I bricked with my hand. I kind of ruined it. It's all good.
Oh,
Good
the
thing
good
I
news-
got someone to cover for my mistakes.
The good news is, provided I draw even one of my cards, I can do stuff. Admittedly, I really need that prohibition card to be destroyed. Oh, come on.
It's one of the few things I know about that you need.
You need to survive, Rise. Do something to survive.
You have nothing but defensive monsters.
Literally anything to survive, and I should be able to do
And
something
unless
next
Chiral
time.
has built his deck extremely oddly, he will not be drawing a Gishki monster with his Zeal Gigas trigger. By the way, this deck I'm using went 0-3. I'm just pointing that out now.
It's question. It's the name of the question.
Do we get revenge? Actually, no, it wouldn't be right because it's
To be
me and
honest,
Slimeboy.
I remember what it was.
What was it?
It's Doki Doki. Because we actually, like, it's the card that you used the thing on the very first turn.
Oh, it is Doki Doki.
Yeah. If you hadn't done that the very first turn, I wouldn't have remembered it. But because you did.
I should have, I should have written that down actually because I did see question earlier.
The hell is that?
That's a good thing to hear about a defensive monster. Well, remember you got a free draw before you do anything.
Ah, yes, thank you. Almost
Well,
forgot that.
it's not a free draw, but 1,000 points for a draw is definitely worth it in this game.
Okay. Guess I'll just do this for now. It's probably the worst time to use it, but it'll do.
What is your obsession with that monster, sir? What is your actual obsession? I mean, that's fine.
I haven't used that monster. Hey, I think that was someone else.
I'm sure this was you.
Oh my god, I drew Fusion Recycling Plant. Are you kidding me?
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It was a Link Strike deck, wasn't it? Yes.
Yes, it was in Link Strike.
The reason why is because it's level 2.
To sum up,
because of its type.
To sum up, we lose because there is literally nothing I can play. Nothing I can do with 2 polymerizations in hand, 2 fusion recycling plants, 1 fusion recovery, and 1 ultra polymerization, and Malicious in my graveyard, which I can't activate anyway. So, yeah.
Prohibition, huh?
I have Twin Twisters. I never drew them. Oh, look, there's one of my Destiny heroes. Take your sweet fucking time. Oh, look. Oh no, it's still there. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I love the fact that you just turned the deck upside down. That's great.
It is. It's one of those odd cards, and it's really not that useful in most decks, but it kind of works this when I need to know what's in your opponent's hand.
But yes, the reason why is because it's level 2 Cyburst, which means...
This is his level 2 normal monster, which is just a wall. The Bitron.
Yes. But because it's level 2 Cyburst, there are a lot of Cyburst effects that are summon a level 2 or lower monster to the field. And then you do that, and you've got 2 Cybursts, which then use to link summon something.
Slimeboy.
Yeah.
I think we have the same deck. The one you use, the one with, so we say level 2s. The last one you played against me. Because I have the similar deck to that.
Oh! Oh, it's not level 2s.
I thought it was level 2. Alright, either way, that's what we're doing.
The last deck I played.
So this thing that me and Slimeboy are using, it's one of our favourite sort of mini strategies, and we're happy whenever it works, even if it fails. But it's just one of those strategies and decks that is just so awesome when it works. It's very rare for it to work, I'll be honest, but if it works, it's spectacular. And I win again. I'm good at rock, paper, scissors now. That's one thing that's changed. I'm going to go first, because I want to see if I can set up. And annoyingly, I've got none of them.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm gonna go that. And I'm not gonna play this because it actually doesn't do anything right now, so I'm gonna just leave it as that.
Sent to the GY? What the hell? You're using modern cards?
It didn't used to say GY. This card is not that old. This card is older than that. This card is ancient. It should not be saying GY.
They all say GY now.
No.
Where will it end? With the SS?
I'm gonna SS my MC.
Oh, that was an amazing episode.
I'm questioning why I've got these in my hand. There are 2 of them. I'm questioning both of them. I guess there's that, actually. Alright, there might be some odd reason. But if I had a full extra deck, this would be better.
Yeah, why are you only running 5 cards in your extra
Because
deck?
this deck is half built. As I say, it's got 46 cards. I was kind of in the process of building it, but it's the main deck's there, although I should cut some things, especially what's in my hand right now.
My version's actually surprisingly good, and it kept coming up with answers that I didn't remember putting in, which I thought was quite hysterical. It's like, oh, I forgot I put that in there.
I don't like these spamming Revolution Dragons into the graveyard, but we'll see.
So many odd eyes. It's not even Chiral using it, so Rice probably knows what he's doing.
Fear the pendulums. To be fair, pendulums aren't as good in the new
They're
meta,
still
but
okay for the initial burst, in fairness. They just don't have the recovery they used to.
They are
It's
still
fine.
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You can spam the board initially, but you can't recover as easily, which is fine.
Yeah, you can only summon 1 back. Unless you do some weird link shenanigans.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Alright, how many 4s are coming up then?
1,000.
At least 6, based on his 4-card hand.
I'm being attacked by a little kitten.
Yeah.
It's doing 50
So
life
we
points
can't
worth of
special
damage.
summon from the extra deck.
Oh, Ties of the Brethren. I like that card. I was actually debating putting that
That's
card
not
in this
bad.
deck.
It's not bad.
Yes, I was debating putting that card in this deck.
No, why not?
Alright. Yeah.
I thought the trap was more authentic.
Greed. Anvil.
My God, these 7 sins. What's wrong with them? Well,
There you go, Chiral.
Yeah.
not sure I can get over all that.
Yeah. It's going to be a rough couple of turns, but we'll see.
I'll tell you what. We'll have safety.
Safety net's always worth it. I mean, I imagine you can use the card I've got face down anyway, but...
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Easily. It's like, yeah, just like, you should be aware that our deck's
Yeah, it
synchronized
should be. I'm
very
just
well.
making sure you haven't done something silly build, but...
I mean,
I
heck,
mean,
you
this
could
is a
use
silly build. I'm not denying this. This is a silly build.
We're in full turtle mode right now.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Green Envy.
We're turtling good.
Yeah, probably.
Let's quickly check that. Yeah, sure.
Why are you running Sloth, of all things?
Why not?
I don't know.
I'm questioning your sanity now.
He's not insane. He's just
Hey.
sanity.
They're both using the same deck too.
Well, I was expecting they were.
Doesn't quite seem fair.
I know.
Our deck is gimmicky. Their deck is competitive.
No, I'm not sure about that. But it's definitely working. There's, I think they can say is working.
Okay. Allow me to clarify. Their deck is competitive compared to ours.
Oh yeah, most things are competitive compared to our deck, though. Starter decks can beat our decks on a good day.
Yes, the truth hurts.
In fact, probably some of these things in attack mode, really.
Do you have back row removal? Because I'm not sure I do.
I technically do. Unfortunately, it's reliant on another card,
Oh,
which you probably have, but if you haven't played it now, you probably don't have it now.
I didn't have it in my hand. No. I've got to be honest. This is not
What?
looking good for us.
No. We'll see how this goes.
Why
This.
didn't it activate for me?
You didn't get monster effects a while ago because we can special summon from a deck.
No, you can't.
Gluttony.
Oh, there you go. So they've countered us with one card essentially.
Well,
No.
with about 8, to be fair, but
Oh, hey, I know that card.
I bet
hey,
you
I
do.
know that card. It's a good card.
Can we? Oh, I was about to say, can we activate the thing in response? Because surely that works for them, doesn't it?
Nope.
Oh,
I
that's
guess
Greed,
that's
greed
move.
seals traps.
We need normal stuff. So yeah, essentially we need to erase our entire backboard, otherwise we can't do anything.
That's all I've got, but you can see why I can't use it.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we're pretty much dead next turn then. Yeah.
The fun thing
This
about
is
this
also the
deck
card
is
I'm
in 1v1.
questioning the use of.
Why is that even in your
I
deck?
don't know. I've got 2 of them in hand. I guess I
When
need.
did-
I guess I needed tuners at one stage, but I don't know why I picked this one.
When would that effect ever be useful in this deck?
Let's find out. No, I don't know. This isn't built properly. I admit that, but
Why don't you just copy my version?
it would have been easier.
At least my version could do some stuff.
But yeah, if you can top deck that card that makes that work, I think we can come back. But that's the exact sequence of events that's needed.
To be fair, it only does one card.
True. But one card might be enough.
Only if I know which one I'm destroying.
Yeah, true. I need to work that out too.
I think it's greed. I'm just reading them. Yeah, it's greed.
It doesn't matter at this point. I think we are out. Or effectively out, anyway.
My scapegoat held its own. It's all good.
Yeah, skip over the thing.
It kept the
There's
city
no
for an
match
extra turn.
for hot and water.
I don't understand.
I don't either. I really don't. As I say, I must have just been looking for tuna monsters. I tend to do this. When I'm looking for options, I put things that kind of work in the deck and then sort them out later. Obviously, this is at the point where I was putting any tuna I had in the deck just in case I needed it.
Well, we would have done a lot better if my Shining Angel and your other card would have activated, because I would have been able to get the cards I needed.
Yeah,
But,
it's fine.
well, that's game. That was boring. At least I get to play the legendary card first, though.
Oh, it
I know.
begins, but it's unfortunately going to end immediately. But it begins.
So I don't know what they're talking about. The 4,000 attackers can't beat this.
Yeah, nothing beats this. I
They-
mean, look
they
how
need
many
to-
of them are on that card you're about to play.
They need to back the fuck down. They're not even in the same
The moment
range.
you attack, we activate a thing, and then
It doesn't
Tribute
work.
the
Because,
one in the extra zone.
it doesn't
Really?
work because
Oh.
of greed.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Duh.
You know, have a Geki.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would have been
He would have been nice, but we got him. I mean, we'd be fine.
I had him in the starting hand. I just didn't play him because
Well, that's why we lost.
No, we lost because they countered us.
True, but that
Like this whole deck relies on gimmicks, and they just went, "No, your gimmick doesn't apply now."
Indeed.
To
Yeah,
be
the-
fair, this is the only deck.
You see that card in the
Yeah.
graveyard? That's what we're running.
Yeah, and look at what we're up against. Yeah. It's like
That's
this-
what
this
we
was-
meant by our little fun gimmick.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like
You took our Moki Moki deck and destroyed it. I hope you're happy, sirs. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
I mean,
It's
I love
10
the
out.
way- I love the fact they heard gimmick and thought super competitive deck. We need to fight. It's like
I hope
like-
you're proud of yourselves.
See,
I'm
do you know what the fun
leaving,
thing about
and I'm
the
never
Morphage deck?
coming back. But continue what
Aw.
you're saying. Continue what you're saying. Then I'm never coming back.
But yes, the fun thing about Morphages is that on their own, they burn out real quickly. Especially in the new meta where you can't summon things from the extra deck. But with two people, oh, then it gets good.
there you go.
Well, thanks for playing. I'm never coming back. I'll see you later. This will make
Oh, later.
this will make the alternate history really weird when I upload episode 1 later. But I stand by this comment.
You